Well, hello again, and a very good evening, a very good afternoon, and a very good morning, depending on where you're watching us from. My name is Ben Moseby, and thank you for joining us here on Crafters TV for the final show on what has been a terrific Tuesday. It has been a busy day. Producer Johnny's just gone, oh, it's been a busy day. Been a busy day, like, man. It's been totally busy, like, man. Well, yay. It's been really, really busy. We've had a lot of fun. Kicked things off this morning with your wake-up call preview show. We had a brilliant craft along a little bit earlier on too. And we finished things off with Corrine falling over and our launch party. Now, launch parties tend genuinely to be shows where we bring you lots of our favourite launches from the recent days and weeks. This show is no different because we are bringing you possibly one of the biggest launches of the year so far in the Dancing Dragonfly. So if you haven't yet seen that, you're going to be loving that collection and definitely buying some of it, if not all of it. Also on this show, we've got the 3-in-1 creator card dies, again, launched very recently indeed. If you haven't yet seen those, you're going to fall in love with them. We also bring you on this show an Explorer kit, and if we've still got it in stock, an out of this world deal. Plus, a little bit later on, we'll also be previewing a launch which is coming up for you a little bit further down the line. But the star of this particular show is going to be the amazing Tag Punch, which we've got on the show for you with the sentiment stamps. That officially launched 2 minutes ago. We have been sort of previewing it throughout the day today, and if you have just joined, 50% of the stock has already gone on it. What's the chat about this? Why is everybody so excited? Well, we're going to find out as we head through the show with my lovely partner, crafty partner in crime over the course of the next couple of hours. It's the one and only Corrine Robinson.
Thank you. What a welcome, what a welcome. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you, John.
Studio audience as well.
John's in here too. Thank you.
Oh,
and Jake. Thank you.
John and Jake. They're all in.
I'm going to expect this every show now, you know.
Such a wonderful audience, so much better than this afternoon's. We've got a fun show coming up, haven't we?
Oh, I love being here. It's fantastic. They're so naughty. They're so naughty. Yeah, you and John, you're just together. You should just not be allowed together. Right, what have we got? We've got our tag. It's a 3-in-1 punch for making your tags. As you can see on here, it's going to make a 1.5, a 2, and a 2.5-inch tag. So you can have these in variable lengths, and then you can choose the size. So where you're going to do mats and layers, are you going to do them individually, you're going to do cascading, you can do whatever you want. So if I just quickly show you, you can create little tags that are going to go in envelopes like this. Now wait till you see the sentiments. They're so much fun. They're really sort of quite quirky. You can create lovely little matte layered ones. So you can see we've used all the different sizes to create that and different lengths. Now this is what I loved because this really shows how it works. So you can see on here, look, we've got that gorgeous tag at the top, and then we've cut tails in at the bottom. And look at this one. Shows you can have them as long as you want.
Oh yeah.
They don't have to be short. So I'll just bring that one down so you can see. Look at that. You can make them as long as you want. So that goes in there perfectly. Let's see how long this one is. I'm not sure. Bit longer. There we go. So, I mean,
that was a big one.
It was. I did some demos. You remember we did the cute animals, the edge animals? And I did some bookmarks and things with those on because they fitted beautifully. Now, this is the perfect finishing touch for those bookmarks with the tag tops on. You know, so you build up your crafty stash and then you think, but I need it all to work together. And I'm thinking straight away, how about these tags with those animals on to make amazing bookmarks? They could be making cards, they can be making shapes, they can be making layered tags, or they can just be making tags on a box, on a card, on a scrapbook page. Maybe they're tags, like memory tags. Oh,
hang on, Corrine, yeah, go on.
You know, if you're getting married or you're going to a wedding, you could have one of those little display trees, and then you could make lots of little tags for everybody to write
their little message on. I love that idea.
Be much cheaper than buying,
of course it would,
however many tags you might need.
Because of course when you get married, everyone ramps up their prices, don't they?
They certainly do.
So you could have loads of the tags hanging off the tree, have a little pen there, and everyone writes a little message. Love that.
Perfect.
Idea. Love that. We're going to run through the deal for you right now, actually, before we kind of feature what else is coming up. Before I run through the deal, just a few hellos. We've got Superstar Susie on the socials tonight. Barbara Rostovsky is in from Buffalo, New York. Laurie Goodlow says hello from Wisconsin. Eileen's with us from Puerto Rico. Rhonda's in from Oak Park, Illinois. That's Chicago, don't you know? Jenny Barger. Oh, Jenny, lovely Jenny, who was with us on the craft along earlier, but wasn't really on the craft along. Thank you for sending in your pictures, but we can't get them up on the screens. We've still got a few gremlins, but thank you, Jenny. You are back with us on Friday, so hopefully we will have it all fixed. John will have it fixed. John's been working very hard in between shows with the gang to get this sorted, so. It will be done. Kathy says hello from Missouri. Lynn Harvey says, hi Ben, Corrine, the CTV team. We've got Nicola and Johnny steering the Good Ship Craft today. The social superstar is Susie and everyone. Shadai says, hello again, Lord Ben and Corrine. I was not so active. Was busy making a retirement card. Well, you're with us tonight, that's the main thing. Pammy says, hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 Pammy. Corrine, Ben, Johnny and Nicola from Central New York. Lovely to see your face briefly earlier on. And Linda says, hello again, everyone. Hello, Linda Ryan. Let's show you the deal. This is your sentiment stamp and tag punch collection. This is going to become, I predict it now, you'll play back this show in years to come and you'll say, he predicted it, he's like Nostradamus, this bloke. This is going to become one of those items that is going to sit there on your craft desk alongside the things like your scoreboards, like your 8x8 stamping platform, like your guillotine, like your Gemini. This is going to be one of those items that will stay there because it's going to be so super useful. Think about the amount of cards that you make, that you buy presents for. How many times are you stuck for a tag? How many times do you want to be able to create a bespoke tag which matches that particular project that you've just made? This is the bad boy that's going to do it for you. You're able to make tags of 1.5, 2 and 2.5 inches. And of course, the great thing about this is not only do you get all of the tags, not only do you get the punch, you get all of the twine to go with it as well. So 30 meters of twine. And then, as Corrine was saying, you're going to get 7 sets of stamps included as well, with the most quirky sayings on. I mean, it's nice, isn't it, to get your happy birthdays and your happy anniversaries, but this one is a special gift you never knew that you wanted. This one here says, this is exactly what you did not ask for. Then you've got, this is for you, but I wish it was mine. I hate presents. I still got that one in my pocket, actually. That was my tag. I hate presents, said no one ever. That one was on my waistcoat. You've then got best gift ever. I should know, I bought it. And lastly, warning. The contents of this package may be awesome. So they're really fun, they're really funky, they're really different, and I think people are going to really appreciate those sentiments on the tags that you're able to make with this fantastic punch. It's a steal of a deal today as well. That's why half of a massive stock has already disappeared, because it's only £26 and change if you're platinum, $37 and change if you are shopping with us in the US and you're a platinum member. Buy this and you will thank us later. Honestly, it's an absolute no-brainer. Grab it whilst you can, but I know what you're saying. Before I grab it, Ben, I want to see how it works. I want to see if it's as easy as all that. Well, you're just about to. You certainly are. Right, I'm going to quickly show you how it works and then we'll do our demo. So all you need to do is you get your card, and the first thing you do is you need to decide whether you're doing a 1.5 inch, 2 inch or 2.5 inch tag. So let's start with a 2 inch tag. So I'm just lining it up to my 2 inch mark. There we go. And I'm just going to cut myself a piece of card. So then I just take my card that's already pre-cut, and I'm going to take this up onto my punch. Now I've got a 2.5 inch mark, a 2 inch and a 1.5 inch mark. And all I do is I slide my card in, and because this is measured to 2 inches, I just pop it in the middle, and then I punch. And there you go. Boom. Perfect. Now, if you want to make like a belly band for a card, as we were showing you earlier, put the other end in and punch again, and that will now wrap round. Maybe that's going round a tea light, whether that's going round a candle, or even round a little cupcake. Oh, lovely. However you wanted it. Or you can just do it like that, and then, I'll do it with the trimmer. We could then, if you wanted it, you could have a short tag, or you could have a long tag, so we could do it. I like the idea of wrapping it around a little cupcake or a little, you could go even bigger and wrap around a bigger cake, couldn't you? Yeah. So, there you go. However you wanted it, short tag or long tag. So just to show you, if you then, that was 2 inches. So if I then go to 2.5 inches, which is just there, make sure it's nice and straight, and cut that. Do you know what these would work with as well? I just thought, you know the Santa's kitchen that we used to have, the little cup of cocoa and things like that you could make? Because when you make these quite short, they could look like little tea bags, didn't they? So you could use it as a little tea bag to hang off your little cup, if there's a cup of coffee, cup of tea, but also there's little, the little mason jars that you got, they'd look super cute for that. And also look super cute if you are someone who makes your own jams and things like that. Sorry, I'm just thinking out the box a little bit here.
It's all right. So there you go. Look, I've now made a matte layer for my tag as well.
Yeah.
That was pretty good guesswork on cutting, wasn't it?
Well,
there
we
we
guessed
go.
it.
There we are. Not bad, was it?
It wasn't.
So there you go. You can do all your tags. And don't forget, you've got those, all those sentiments as well, the 7 sentiments, which are absolutely brilliant. So yeah, that was just to show you how it works. We're going to do a proper demo in a minute. Can I just interrupt? You know, you just said Jenny's coming back on Friday. We missed Jenny today.
Mm-hmm.
Just to show her, Jenny, this is what you're going to make. I'll just to show you a sneak peek.
Ooh.
So it looks like a card. There we go. Because it's all about the nitwits is our craft log. So then when you open it out like this, and then it opens out.
Ah.
There we go, like that. There we go.
That's amazing.
And then it folds back up, and it's a card in its own right anyway. There we go.
Oh, I wish I was in on Friday.
So yeah, so that's what we're going to make on. That's what we're going to make on Friday. So there we go. Just thought I'd show Jenny because she's coming to do the craft along as soon as she missed today's.
Well,
and,
that is something to look forward to certainly on Friday.
There you go. I'll put that away.
With Joe and Corrine.
There we go.
Right, I think. Are you going to do a little demo now?
Are we going to do a demo or are we looking at something else first? Right, let's do
that
demo. Okay, so I have got a couple of pieces of card here, already cut. So these are, they're cut to your 2-inch mark, all perfectly cut. So they're the same size. And we're just going to pop them into our punch. So straight in at the 2-inch mark. You just got to make sure when you do it, just make sure you can feel it butt against the back, because you had to go, didn't you? And
I
it's
did
easy.
have a go.
But you've just got to make sure it goes all the way up to the back of the punch, and then you can come in there. There we go, all the way in, and then so you while it's punching, you just press it. You know, just as you would with any ordinary punch, just press it forward, and there we go. We've got our punch.
Brilliant.
Punch tag. So all we're going to do now is bring in our stamp platform. Look at this. I've just got a nice new stamping platform.
What, new since earlier on?
Yeah.
How come you got that?
Because I went and asked for it.
Ah.
There we go. I went and asked for it. Because you remember the other one, a leg had fallen off. So I thought I'd go and ask.
Have you got the actual stamping platform with the extra leg then?
It's got all of the legs.
It's got all the legs back now.
It's got all the legs.
Oh, wow.
It's got no glue on it.
Oh, it's actually brand new.
It's brand new.
Sorry, I thought it was like one we got out of Studio 2 or something, but...
No.
Where did you get that from?
I know a man.
Oh, do you? Mm. Oh. Which man was it, though?
Jake.
Jake, was it?
Mm-hmm.
What, you just said, can I have a new stamping platform? And he went, yep, there you go.
I just said, oh, could you order us a new stamping platform? He said, I've got you one already.
That's why we love him.
There we go. There we go. Right, so now I've stamped that on there. I'm going to put that on straight. I'm going to use my grid so I can see. And then I'm going to pop that... Oh, what have I got on there?
Jenny's very excited about the craft along for Friday, by the way. She just messaged to say, OMG, I love it.
Brilliant. It will all go out before on Friday on the socials of what you need, but I just thought I'd give you a sneak peek.
Okay.
There we go. Because I've taken a picture of it, but because it sort of expands, it was quite hard to take a picture.
Yeah.
I was trying to take a picture in the kitchen, so I brought it up today just in case they wanted it. Right, so pop on some ink. I'm just using my alcohol proof, and there we go. Pop that down. I'm going to do another stamp because I can see. There we go. I can see it. Not bad first stamp. We'll do another one, and we can pop that on there.
Nothing like a brand new tool, says Pammy.
Oh, yeah. That's what you need. There we are. Put that on, and then there we go. There we go. How about that? Absolutely perfect.
Yes.
Isn't that lovely? So we can then take that off, and then I'm going to bring this in. This is very quick because it doesn't have to take a long time. I'm going to go, I think, with the Bordeaux ink. I think that'll be the best one to go onto my craft card with.
I like your choice of cardstock as well. Do you know what it reminds me of?
Go on.
The brownies.
Yeah. The browns and the yellows.
The brownies, remember? Because that was the uniform, wasn't it?
It was. I had my brownie uniform.
Huh?
I had my brownie uniform. I was a brownie.
Were you?
Yeah.
Is the brownie still going?
Yeah.
It is it?
But they now do rainbows brownies, guys. When I was little, because that was a very long time ago, because we were just working out, weren't it, how close we are to 70. Oh. It was really depressing.
No, because we were talking about driving licences, and you were saying about your paper license, weren't you?
I've still got my original paper driving
So
licence.
unless you need to change it for an address or whatever, you can keep it until you're 70.
Yeah.
And we were just sat there, Corrine was having her dinner, and she was like, yeah, change it when I'm 70. And she sort of had a mouthful of food and just went, and with the sudden realisation that...
It was 18 years.
Oh, you said it, well, not me. Can you believe that?
18 years and now I'm 70.
In 18 years' time, like, you don't look 52. I'm sorry, I refuse to believe that.
That's really, I just can't get my head around that in 18 years I'll be 70.
You're not a day over, you're 43.
Thank you.
Yes.
Same age as you.
Same age as me, yeah.
Okay, right, so now I've got...
No, hang on a minute. No, I'm not having that. Corrine, you said your age, didn't you?
I said my age,
18
yes.
years. I didn't say that she was 52. Well, no, I could have said she doesn't look a day.
But then I know you're lying if you just said that. Right.
Realistic.
We've got 2 square, 7-inch square boxes, and each one is scored at 1.5 inches to make our box base and our box lid. So there we go. And then I'm going to put some glue onto these.
That paper, by the way, if you like it, I think.
Yeah.
Is it still available, Johnny? The card. Oh, it's limited stock. We'll do that in a minute.
It certainly is. We did say this morning, didn't I? I said I was going to make a box with it, didn't I? This morning when you first showed it.
Yeah.
It's part of our out of this world deal. So just making up the box.
And whilst you're making up the box, Michelle says having a tag punch would be great. Well, you can get one tonight.
Yeah, you can.
You don't have to dream about it. You can get it. I love the fact that it's so adjustable, says Pammy, thinking of all the personalised bookmarks that we can make. Absolutely right. Hello to Jutta, who's joined us from Stuttgart in Germany. And hello to Barbara, who says lots of people loving the craft along that you've got coming up as well. Shadida says, keep that out of the hands of Debbie Fisher, Corrine. Miss Spray Booth. What is she like?
I saw her do that yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Sprayed straight onto the stamping platform.
Oh, yes. That was the wrong spray as well, wasn't it? She wanted the stick and spray, but she sprayed on the stick and spray. Stick away, rather.
All right.
Yeah, and then she threw a glass of water all over it.
Yes. And she used the wrong ink pad, didn't she?
Yes, she did, yeah. She was trying to demonstrate how good the waterproof ink pad was, except she didn't put the right one down. It was a bit of a disaster. But it was funny, Nicola.
It's memorable.
It was funny.
See, it's memorable. Right, okay, so I've created my box and I've got my tags. And you could also, what would look quite nice is I could come around the edges of here just to add in a little bit of the same ink that we've got on the tag. It ties everything together. Let's just put a little bit in there, just round like that. There we go. So then you've got everything working together. So I've got my tag and I've got some of that lovely jute, as you call it, whatever you call it. Jute, twine.
30 metres of that bad boy.
Yeah. So we're going to start one round the back and then all the way around there.
Your brownie knowledge is coming into use here.
Knots.
No, it is.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you said knots. I thought...
Do you do knots in brownies? I thought that was in Scouts.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't in the brownies. But we did it in the Cubs and also the
Scouts.
The Anchor Boys that I was in as well.
All right.
Yeah, we did not the Anchor. No, the Anchor Boys. Hang on a minute. Yeah, that was it was like a seaside thing because I grew up in a seaside
So did
town.
you used to sail then?
Huh?
Did you used to sail?
Yeah, we used to do a little bit. A little bit of that. Like, you know, it wasn't posh. I lived in a seaside town in Devon where it was just a thing. Devon, where it was just a thing, darling. Yeah, so we used to do more seasidey things, whereas the Cubs would do more countrysidey things. Yeah. But then I became a Cub eventually. But I think we did the knots badge in Cubs.
Yeah.
You learnt like I can't remember the one now, but you learnt the knots, didn't you?
I know, I don't know why you ever needed it.
Clove hitch, that's one, isn't it?
Yeah, just so that, you know, your tent didn't fall down.
yeah, and so that you could
there we go.
Tie loops for boxes and stuff.
Right, so I have tied the jute round there, double thickness. I've then also got my tag, and we're going to pop that through there. This is going to come together really quick. Can you imagine? We've got Father's Day coming up very soon in the UK, haven't we? I'm thinking this would look, with this paper, this would look really good, wouldn't it?
It really would, yeah.
It just seems to be...
It looks like the kind of box that would contain something like a tie or a handkerchief.
I think we could be a bit more imaginative.
Yeah, oh sorry.
What would you say if George presented you with a tie for Father's Day?
Thank you very much, son. That's very kind of you for presenting me with a tie. I do wear ties.
You do, don't you? Yeah.
On the channel.
Yeah, fair dues. You do wear ties.
I tell you what, I would really like, which I don't have one of yet, is a cravat.
Ooh.
to go with my waistcoat and shirt. So yeah, pop a cravat in there. That would be lovely.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to get a cravat, you know it's coming, don't you? Right, there we go. Absolutely perfect. So we now have our gift tag that goes perfectly right size to fit our boxes. But don't forget, it's not just for your boxes. It's for your cards, it's for your scrapbook pages. It's for, it's for everything. Like we were saying, your memory trees, your sentiments. It's absolutely brilliant. I just love it like that.
It is gorgeous. And as I say, so super handy. You'll get this home and you will have this on the side of your craft desk, and you'll be using it time and time and time again for all of those gift ideas, for the boxes, for your little bags, even for things like if you're picking up like a bag to give a bottle of wine to somebody, maybe it's so handy to have this there. And we've given you all of the stamps with those quirky sentiments on, but who's to say that you don't use some of the sentiments that you've got on these tags? It's entirely up to you. But for that price today, £26.16, $37.44, I think this is a must-have item to go with your other must-have items in your craft room, like your die cutting and embossing machines, like your guillotines, like your scoreboards, like your ultimates. This is going to become another great crafty friend of yours that you'll turn to each and every time you're making a card and you need a gift tag to go with it, because really, really phenomenal. And as I say, if you don't want to use it potentially on a gift box or on a gift bag, how nice to have the tags there to be able to kind of mat and layer up to use on a card if you want to do it that way. But I just think these are absolutely brilliant, not just the 7 stamps and the punch, but we're also of course giving you 30 meters of that twine too. You've got to do it. 26.16 or 37.44. Hi to Caroline Cronin, who's just joined us from Southern California. Shannon H says these tags would be great with the Christmas character front and back stamp and dies. Yes, absolutely. Similar to the there's the Christmas version, isn't there? And then like the standard versions as well, which we were talking about earlier on. Pamela loved the demo. Gilmore says all that brownie talk, even though it's a different brownie, is making me a wee bit hungry for brownies. Gilmore also says, Ben, you're getting a new book of bad dad jokes. Oh, right. Yes, thank you. Oh, well, I'd rather have a cravat because I think I know enough bad dad jokes. I really do want a cravat now thinking about it. Maybe I could speak to Becky Swan and maybe she could Becky would make me a cravat. She keeps promising that she'll make me a shirt or a new waistcoat, but she never does. But a cravat would be probably quite easy to pop together, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Anyway, if anyone wants to buy me a cravat. Very nice, Corrine, says Pammy. What a cute box, says Yolanda. Hello, Yolanda, not heard from you in ages. Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. As always, we are live and interactive this Tuesday evening, terrific Tuesday. Anything you want to ask, anything you want to know, anything you want to see, anything that you want to fire our way, then please do. We would love to hear from you. Get involved in the chat. That's what we're here for after all. Something which loads of you have been chatting about over the course of the last couple of days, the Dragonflies, the Dancing Dragonflies collection. It's the brand new Sara Signature collection, which many of you have described as the best launch of the year. Many of you have said it's your favourite Sara Signature of the year. Loads of you have said it's your favourite Sara Signature collection ever. It was that popular. The hype off the back of this that we had when we showed it on the HSN preview show meant that it never got to air on HSN. It was so busy that when it went live on the website, you guys pretty much crashed the website. It all sold out. It never made it on to air. However, we've got it here for you at Crafters TV, but the stock's flying out the door. We've got 2 options for you, all right? And I'll show you everything that you need to know in just a second. But let me explain. This price on screen here is for the standard collection. So it's £95.99 platinum, $124.76 if you're shopping in the US. You get everything that you see here. So it is loads of dies, 27 in fact, 16 stamps. You're going to get your 12x12, 6x6 paper pads. You've got your 24 sheets of cardstock in there. You've got vellum. You've got your foil card. You've got your fantasy film in there as well, plus a whole host more. Now, we know a lot of you want to buy more paper pads, you want to buy more of the consumables. So what we've also done, whilst this is really popular, the next collection that we've got is even more popular because it's the extra card collection, where basically we give you 2 lots of the 12x12 pad, we give you 2 lots of the foil pad, and you also get 2 lots of that gorgeous A4 pearlescent cardstock. And the deal here is brilliant for the fact, because not only do you get more as far as the consumables is concerned, but it basically works out that you get the vellum pad for free within this bundle. So that is £123.19 platinum. If you're shopping in the US, it's your free shipping as well, because you're at $159.96. If you don't want to go for either of the big bundles and you want to dip your toe in the water, or maybe there's been certain elements of this that you just want to mix and match, you can do that as well. Spend £50 or $60. We'll give you an extra 10% off at checkout. It's entirely up to you how you want to do it. Let's have a quick look at everything that you're going to get. I'll whiz through this fairly quickly because it is such a massive collection, and I feel like, hopefully if you've been watching over the last couple of days, which I know the majority of you have, you probably have seen a lot of this, but I'll give you a bit of a heads up as to what you are going to get. So the 12x12 paper pad, I mean, our paper pads just simply get better and better and better. The colour palette is phenomenal. The texture that you've got with this as well is amazing, and the level of detail that you've got. I mean, this is a great case in point. Look at all the florals, look at the dragonflies, look at the detail in the background, look at the font that you've got there as well. Absolutely stunning. And of course, these are double-sided, so whichever way you go, you've got beautiful artwork. You've also got a beautiful way to be able to mat and layer these up too. So do you know what? You're never going to be stuck when you're crafting with a collection like this. And actually, lots of people have chatted about the fact that, you know, a lot of elements here will work beautifully with the hummingbird collection. A lot of the elements that you've got here will work beautifully with the vintage butterflies collection. A lot of these elements here will work beautifully with that Swan Lake collection. There's a lot of crossover between our collections, which makes them even more usable.
We were saying earlier that one would be lovely for a man's card, wouldn't it?
It really would. And as we said, we chatted earlier on about the fact that this isn't just like a one season collection. There's lots of different designs and colours for every season, every occasion.
Yeah, exactly.
So that is the 12x12 double-sided pad. You get 2 of those within the big collection, the extra card collection. There's your gorgeous pearlescent cardstock. So again, that all matches up beautifully with the colours that you've got within your paper pad there. 24 sheets, and you'll get that twice over within this collection. There's 2, I mean, I love this collection, all of it, but there's 2 things that I really do marvel at, and this is one of them, which you'll get 2 lots of. This foil card pad, so you're getting 24 sheets twice over. Like, we've obviously coloured this so that you can see the design on it, but it's a really, really different thing to add into the collection,
It's lovely, isn't it? And I've seen a couple of cards that have used that. I've got one here. I think this is one that Debbie might have done in her demo yesterday. But can you see how it's that gorgeous paper, but by adding the inks, so by adding the pink and purple and also the blues and the yellows, doesn't that really make it pop? And you still get the iridescent coming through, which I think is just so, so pretty. And, you know, it then matches all of your cardstock that you're going to use.
Yeah, it does. It's such a clever idea, this. And as I say, you're going to get that twice over within this collection as well, with the bumper collection. Not only that, you're going to get your vellum included too, which we know you guys absolutely love. Slightly thicker vellum than perhaps that you're used to, but beautiful for adding layers and textures to your cardstock. Beautiful to emboss onto as well. And also, you're getting your 6x6 paper pad, 36 sheets here, and this is the shrunken down size of the 12x12. So as we were talking about earlier on, it's not like we've clipped off a corner of the 12x12 pad and stuck it on. This is a miniature version, as if I show you. It's exactly the same, as you can see. So whatever card size, whatever project you're working with, you've got something there. Now, also in this collection, as far as your consumables are concerned, you've got a beautiful selection of ribbon, 6 1 metre lengths you're going to receive, plus you're also going to get 10 of our gorgeous little dragonfly embellishments. These really are stunning. Stock up on those, add more into your basket, and also add more into your basket of the most wonderful thing I've seen here for a very long time. The fantasy film is just the stuff of dreams, isn't it? Look at how gorgeous this is.
It's totally iridescent. You can see through it. It changes colour with whatever's in front of you, and it just adds. For butterflies, like we were saying earlier, butterflies, unicorns, dragonflies, mermaids, anything like that, it's going to look amazing. Little bits if you're doing sort of underwater looks.
I'm not surprised to learn, by the way, you get 10 sheets of this within the collection. I'm not surprised to learn that this now is the most popular individual consumable item. Everyone's been buying it today, probably for the fact that we've been harping on about how amazing it is, and you are now all agreeing with us. As far as your hardware is concerned, plenty to be getting your teeth stuck into here. You've got the Weeping Willow collection, so this is more like a creator card, sort of creating that Weeping Willow effect with butterflies and with dragonflies, but then you've got that gorgeous stencil there, so allowing you to create that scene, allowing you to build your own backgrounds, add in the ripples of the pond, add in those bulrushes should you want to. There's so much that you can do. You've then got the beautiful water lily collection. Again, you will have seen both Corrine and also Debbie using this across the course of the last 2 days. So adding, 3D effects to your projects and to your cards. You've got sentiments in here too. So the dragonfly sentiments really do hit home, I think, with a lot of positive messages for those cards when you're making, just because you want to send a card to somebody to maybe cheer them up. The lily pond, I mean, I love embossing folders because I know we talk about dies being creator cards, but a lot of the embossing folders that we bring to you are also like a creator card, really, aren't they, Corrine? Because you look at that scene, add your colour.
I love how that's been coloured. It's absolutely beautiful. You're going to have to use your finger daubers to get your inks in like that, but doesn't that look amazing? It just is so beautiful.
Stick a sentiment on there and maybe a bit of the ribbon that you've got. You've got a beautiful card. You've got plenty of dragonflies as you would expect. This one here gives you your outline of the dragonfly, but then you've got the detailed effect here. Get a bit of your fantasy film behind that and you are absolutely
And the fact that you've got the outline die to cut the fantasy film with, which I think is amazing.
You've then got the beautiful water lily frame, and again we've discussed this is amazing for kind of creating your own frames by sort of colouring and stenciling through. Paper piecing you can do that with. And again, for all seasons really, again we were chatting about this yesterday, I don't think there'd be anything to stop you using this sort of later on in the year as well, maybe as a frame for Christmas we were talking about yesterday. You've got more dragonflies as you would expect. Swash sentiments, of course, those are included too. I love these, super clever because of course you can cut them and sort of link them together or create frames as well, can't you, with these?
They're lovely. What do you call them? Swash?
Swash. Yeah. Swash. That's right, isn't it?
I don't know.
Oh, that's what we've been calling them.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because we did the swash stamps, didn't we? That were like this, where you can sort of link them and make.
Right.
Yeah. You've got your water lily border as well. If you want to go on the top, on the side. Paper piece, that one as well, and you can actually again pop out here. I can't do it because it's stuck to the board, but you can pop out elements of the water lilies to give you a bit of a 3D effect. And then you've got that bridge there as well, which again only has one cutting edge, so whether you pop that onto your card as a little flap, or indeed, as we've done here, make a card yourself out of that ornate bridge. It is stunning. I'm sorry it took so long to go through all of that, but I think it was worthwhile spending the 10 minutes to do it. Oh, and by the way, I know we're going to see some illustration. We're going to see some demonstration with Corrine in just a second. This here is something I made. No, I didn't make it. This is something that our Liam made, and it should be up on the website now, actually. There's a blog on the website about this beautiful project. So if you want to see it, head to crafterscompanion.com.co.uk or .eu, and you'll find out more about that box and how it was all put together. But that's just the kind of thing that you can create with this collection. It really is stunning, isn't it? I'm not surprised to know how many of these we've sold.
Oh, I know, it's unbelievable. And I'm going to show you how it interacts with everything else. So we're now going to create a card and we're going to put a tag on it. So I'm going to create the tag. But everything else is from the dancing dragonflies. So you can see here, I've got myself a card base. Let's just measure this to remind. So this is 5x7. Absolutely perfect 5x7 card base. And onto there, we're going to add the green. So this green is out of the pearlescent card pack. So it's the green just in there, so you've got the lovely colours. So we've got the green out of there, so let's put that on here. So we'll do it as we go along. So we can put the green on first. Absolutely gorgeous cardstock, isn't it? Beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
So then we go. So we've got this on. So we've just gone down by 1/4 of an inch to give you that perfect border. Then we've got our paper. This is that one that you said was lovely. So you've got the plainer side, or you've got that lovely pattern, and I love having the sort of ready autumn hints coming through there. So let's put that on. It's going to go on just there. We can pop that on to our card base, just like that. There we go. Now the next layer we're going to repeat again, and we're going to do the green, but instead of doing that side, we're going to do the plainer side. So I'm going to pop those two together first.
Terry H says, I've broken down and ordered the Dragonfly collection. Good work. Laurie says, I've bought this. Gilmore says, Ben, you're actually supposed to be writing your compilation of dad jokes so I can have a copy. You get enough content from these shows. Just very quickly as well, Becky Swan has been in touch.
Oh yeah.
Loving the show, Ben and Corrine.
Thank you.
I'm looking out for a cravat pattern as we speak.
Oh, there you go.
Will it be ready for Friday?
She's not in on Friday.
Ah.
And nor are you. She's filming Thursday.
On Thursday. I am in on Friday, aren't I, later on?
Oh, you are, aren't you?
Yeah. When's Becky in Thursday for filming? She's not going to be able to make a cravat up, is she, in 2 days?
Brilliant.
Maybe next week.
So all I've done here is I have wrapped some ribbon around some card, and then I'm going to put some of the jute on as well, the twine. So that's going to go round like that. And then onto there, I've got my foam tape, and we're going to we'll put 3 pieces on. 1.
What
What have I got?
What are you using there?
I've got some foam tape. Why, what did you think it was? You didn't know?
No. It's good that it's in the circular.
Yeah.
Circular.
Cylinder. Yeah, it just keeps going round and round. Is there something you want me to say, Ben?
I mean, some people would call that something else, wouldn't they?
They possibly would. No, I wonder what they'd call it.
I wonder. I wonder.
There you go.
What do you guys call it on the socials?
I'm going to take the back off my foam tape. Oh, it's lovely. It's really sort of springy, isn't it? Look at that. There we go. Yeah. Lovely. And then I'm going to pop that onto my card base. There we go. There we go. Right. There we are. So we'll put that. Now I have got 2 tags. Well, 2 strips of paper, both of them at 1.5 inches. So this is the vellum. Now, when you showed us that vellum, Ben, you showed us the beautiful patterned ones. But look,
yeah, you get some,
there's some plains as well. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Can you see those colours? There, look. Aren't they absolutely beautiful? And they're part of the same pack. So, you know, you might want to just use those little elements. So, just to show you, I'm going to pop that on there and press. Look how beautifully that vellum cuts. Isn't that gorgeous?
That is
really,
beautiful.
really well. And then I've got my cardstock. So just my, what's it called? Multi-purpose card. And then I can put the 2 on to there.
I've got to get used to calling it that now because it changed names whilst I was away on holiday.
I know, multi-purpose. There we are. So then we're going to take our tag and we're going to pop it onto our stamping platform.
Did they change the name of that thing that I like as well whilst I was away?
Which one's that one?
What's it called? The thing that you just used.
The foam tape. Right, there you go. And then we're going to lift that up. And then we're going to just use some of our translucent ink. Put that on there. There we are. And then I'm going to, have I got the white? Yes, I have. And I'm going to heat emboss that with a little bit of white embossing powder. There we go. So let's take that off nice and quickly. And then, there we go. There we are.
Pammy's singing the song, Lynn's singing it, Joyce says, we're singing it at home, Ben, don't you worry. I'm not worrying. Susie's singing on the socials. We had a weeping willow tree by a shed as a kid growing up, says Carletta. We would climb on the roof of the shed and grab the limb and swing down on them playing Tarzan. Didn't realise they were that strong, were they?
I don't know. I wouldn't have expected a willow. But you can shape a willow tree, can't you?
What do you mean? Like a... What do you mean shape it?
Don't you... The willow, you can use it for...
Oh, to...
Bend and shape and make...
Well, they must be strong then, mustn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be a bit warm. Right, okay. I just missed a little bit on my sentiment, but we'll get the gist of it. So, there we go. I've just stamped it with my white embossing powder. Oh, look at that. Can you see it travelling?
Yeah. Magic.
Look at that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's magic.
I've got one that I haven't got the bits missed off on. There we go. Doesn't that look amazing? I've actually got one here that's a little bit better stamped out. There we go. Spent a bit more time. There we go. Look at that.
Beautiful.
So then these now are going to go onto my card. So I need a little bit more of my twine. Let's cut a couple of pieces off here. There we go.
What's that twine on?
That's part of the stamp set.
Yeah, what's it round?
A reel. You're going to have to get up earlier than that, Mr. Ben.
Twine on a reel, twine on a reel, twine on a reel, twine on a reel, twine on a reel. Hey!
That's a good song, Ben.
Thank you. Yep. Corrine's far too quick for you, Ben, says Lillian Clark on Facebook. Most people are, to be fair. Oh dear.
Oh dear, no. It just reminds me, my husband will do the same. He will do things like that and do it.
Things like what? Get you to sing funny songs?
Not get me to sing songs, but get me to try and say things, and
Yeah.
I can resist for a long time. Right, so the last little bit I'm going to do is I have got, where have they gone? So I have got, I thought I picked it up, some dies. Where's my dies gone? Did I not pick them up? Let me just see. Are they in here? I thought I picked them up. I wanted, there it is. From my frame, I'm going to get the small little dragonfly, there we are, and put that onto here. Let's get a piece of tape and tape that on. That's going on there. Let's move those out of the way. We don't need those there now. I can do this with a small plate. So again, this is a lovely pearlescent card. And we can pop that through my Gemini.
Lots of love coming through for your white embossing powder demo just then.
Looks lovely, doesn't it, on vellum? Really effective.
Does.
Really effective. Right, now, I need two of these. I've got one here and I've already cut one out, so we can use that. But look at that. Isn't that absolutely beautiful?
Yeah.
So, so pretty. So we can take that and then let's use the dotty one. We can put a couple of little bits on just there. And I've got another one and we can pop that just there. And then the last little bit is I've got, let me just grab my pick-up tool so I can actually pick up those. I should have got that out before. Ooh. Where's it gone? No, I'll have to do it with my hand, I can't find it. So let's just put a couple of little pearls on just there, just like that. There we go. And that is what happens when you mix your tags with your dragonflies. You get something as gorgeous as that.
That is amazing.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It's a tagenfly.
A tagenfly.
But isn't it brilliant though, again, shows you that those tags will literally work with everything. And how great, right, that you've got this collection available right now and you've got those, the punch tag available for you too. The Dancing Dragonflies is as popular as it has been over the last couple of days. We've still got plenty of stock of it available for you. That is great news. But what I would say is if it's more of the consumables that you want, A, first of all, go for the extra card collection, and B, go for more. Add in more of the fantasy film, because that is one of those things that once it's gone, you'll be kicking yourself if you don't get enough of it, because once you get it home, you'll be using it all the time. Add in more of the paper pads, add in more of that vellum as well, and get this collection, as I say, $123.19, $159.96. Lots of love coming through. And I tell you what, one thing that you definitely need to get your hands on very, very quickly indeed is this evening's Out of This World deal. This is it's been so super popular. I'll tell you for why, because this proved so popular when we launched them with the USB back during birthday. They've sort of been in and out of stock, and normally you'll get like a 25% saving on this. Tonight though, it's a 35% saving, and I think a lot of people have picked up on that particular deal, and that's why this is now limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means it soon won't be seen. Thank you, Nicola. So if you want to grab this evening, you've got to be quick, and I'll be honest with you, it's super low limited stock. That's the card actually that Corrine made the box out of just a few moments ago, but it's all in there. Your gorgeous rainbows, 300 GSM. These definitely not paper pads, these definitely card pads. Retro rainbow. Then you've got your pearlescent rainbow included in there as well, which is just absolutely gorgeous. Really bright, really breezy, really fun collection that plays very, very nicely together indeed. And then you've got your paisley pattern. You make nice cravats out of these, couldn't you? And again, all gorgeous. There's lots of snippability within these two, but some gorgeous double-sided designs. All 300 GSM once again for you, matching in perfectly with your paisley pearl. And again, all solid colours in here, beautiful colours, which you can use with or without your pattern papers. But if you do go to use them with your pattern, you've got all your mats and layers right there, and perfect cardstock for construction too. If you want to grab that, you have got to be quick. We are down to super, super low stock. They're available individually, which will, I'll tell you, I'm not saying could, it will sell these out because people have been going crazy for them today. We're down to super low double figures, let's just say. Next few people to grab those, get them. The rest of you miss out. Also, the Explorer kit, if you want to try something new, if you've ever thought about potentially exploring our art liners, then this is the way to be able to do it, because we're going to give you the set of our 6 black art liners. Great for doodling, great for doing things like your Sanntangle with as well, and also, as I say, great if you're doing things like your calligraphy. I mean, just a great little set of pens to go for. 6 different size nibs, which you would normally get for the price that you're seeing on screen. However, this is an Explorer kit, so we're throwing in, I think it works out that you're getting the white multi-purpose card for half price. So A4 60 sheets, 300 GSM. That is what was titled as our white stamping card, but as we always used to say, it was so much more than that. That's why we've retitled it. So half price for your multi-purpose card, and you've got your art liner included in there too. 6-piece art liner set for just £14.38 or $19.55. Right. Lots of you just saying you love that last card. Such a beautiful card, says Linda. Kathy says, beautiful card. Diane says, so pretty, Corrine. Pammy says, great card. Eleanor says, that card is so pretty and I just love this collection. Karen says, Ben, isn't it time for a new song? Well, I'm trying. What have I got to work with this evening though, honestly? I tell you what, I'll have a word whilst you... I'll have a 1, 2, 3, 4. No.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Put away your tape measure and fabric scissors. The Threader's fabric cutter offers accuracy and precision with every cut. This handy tool slices through fabric in a guillotine style. Its ergonomic design features a comfortable and protective handle, so it's safe and easy to use whether you're right or left-handed. Its 45mm rotary blade will cut up to 6 layers of fabric at a time, so your sewing, quilting, and upholstery project times are cut down to size. It's equipped with a measuring guide in metric and imperial for a perfectly accurate cut every time. The built-in grid ruler has 30-degree, 45-degree, and 60-degree angle lines, so you can cut fabric on any angle, including the bias. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Lovely to have you with us. A few questions coming through. One question was from Leslie from Hull. Hello from Hull, says Leslie. Hello, Hull. Can you show how you changed 3 different edges? And I assume that is to do with the punch.
Yes, you don't need to do anything. So let me just quickly, I should have done this, grab a piece of cardstock. You don't need to actually do anything. So if I cut my piece of card, if I cut my first piece to 1.5 inches.
Yep.
There we go. Then I'll cut my next piece to 2 inches. This is all you need to do. There we go. And that goes into there. And then my next piece is going to be, we can turn that round, 2.5 inches to there. And then you don't actually need to make any adjustments. So for your 1.5, you just literally slide it in the gap where it says 1.5. Slide it in there. I'm just going to turn it over. So can you see on the back, look, when you've got 1.5, it just covers that much of the punch. If I take that out and slide in the 2-inch piece, if I put it in the right place, let's try to do it upside down. There's the 2-inch piece. And can you see it's a bit wider now?
Got you.
So I'm not changing the edge, I'm just using more of the punch. So when I put the 2.5-inch piece in and turn it over, can you see? It's using all of the punch. So just to show you, when you actually cut it, so that's the effect you get for the 2-inch, 2.5-inch. That's the effect. So I'm not changing anything. I've not changed any dials. I've not turned it or put the card in a different place.
And like you say, it naturally fits in anyway because you've got the grooves to push the card into.
When you see the bits that have cut out, can you see, look, it's just used different bits of the punch. So if we look at here, you see it's just used up to there for the what can only use up to there for the 1.5. if I put the two on top, I should have done these in alternate colours, sorry, I wasn't thinking of doing quick. Can you see, it's just use a bit more of the punch, and when we use the 2.5, it's come right to the end. So I'm not changing any dials or not changing anything, but I'm going to get the different effects just because of the width of the card.
Yeah, so there's nothing complicated about it at all, basically, Leslie, and that's why we think everybody should absolutely have one. Lots of love for that last card coming through. Shannon says, Ben, how about a song for Crafters Companion fans? I will do a new one soon, actually. Currently working on that little podcast that we were talking about, so that's the next thing on the horizon, but keep your ears and eyes peeled for that one. Let us talk about the 3-in-1 creator card dies, 6-piece collection.
Sorry.
Sorry. That genuinely made me jump. No, I just wasn't expecting you to go whack like that when I was just talking. What was I saying? I can't remember. Yes, 3-in-1 creator cards. These are amazing because, well, you know how great our creator cards are. They do exactly what they say on the screen. They allow you, with one pass, to create yourself a beautiful detailed card. It's a case of the die doing all of the hard work for you. You know, creating yourself a beautiful aperture, creating yourself a beautiful card front. And normally, you would get one die to create that particular card front, but this is very brilliant for the fact that actually this time around with the celebration cake that you're getting with this in this collection, for example, you get 2 dies, because if you want to use the whole shebang to create this beautiful birthday cake with the frame, you can do, but then if you decide, well, I just want the cake on its own, you can, and if you just decide, well, actually I just want to use the frame and maybe pop a sentiment in there, maybe one of those tags that you've just created, you can do. So it's ultimate versatility right across the range here, and once again with your balloon bouquet, looks gorgeous together, but as I said, maybe you want to create like just a shaker card with the balloons, you can do. Maybe you want to use this, I always think about this looking like a firework display, so maybe for November the 5th or graduation or July the Independence Day, yeah, you could use that separately away from the balloons. The Elegant Fairy, once again, how gorgeous does this look together? How gorgeous does the fairy look on her own? Maybe use this frame with elements of the Dragonflies collection that you've got as well. It's basically just giving you more craftability. It's giving you more ideas and more ways to make your projects and just to get those creative juices flowing. I mean, this is going to be an absolute must with that Dragonflies collection, because you've got your daisies and dragonflies right there. Then you've got the gorgeous butterflies. Once again, what I love with these is that you've got the ability to manipulate those wings up out of the cardstock as well to give you a little bit more dimension. And then lastly in this set, I mean, probably the most gorgeous of the lot is that wonderful floral peacock. The frame itself is absolutely gorgeous. The peacock is gorgeous. Put them both together, I mean, you've got an absolutely stunning card. And the point about all of these is that you don't have to be an expert to use them. You can make professional looking cards really simply. We've done all the hard work for you here. $65.24 is your platinum price, $76.60, and they actually launched just a week ago today. So if you've seen them for now and you think, I've never seen these before, they're only a week old, but they're really super popular. It's such a cool system, this, isn't it, Corrine? And like that whole thing of, if you've never crafted before, you get a collection like this, you're making cards like a pro.
Certainly are, and I love these. And what we haven't even mentioned is these are cut and, look at this, embossed dies. So where you see open work like this, can you see it all the way around here and there? You know they are embossable dies as well. So I'll show you how they work. So I'm going to start with my larger plates. I think it might be easier. So let's get all the bits off. Now, these are really clever because you can see, look at bits everywhere. Get rid of all those. So you've got so this is the bit you use if you want the outside. Let me put that there. This is the bit you use if you want the inside, or then you put them together just like that. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do them this way around. I'm going to put them that way, like that, and then I'm going to pop that there to hold that in place. There you go. So that's going to sit like that. Then I'm going to put my cardstock over the top. There we go. I'm just going to put a little piece of tape on. If I can see a space, I can get that on without it going to cut. Let's just see, because I've done it the other way up, but it's going to hold all the dies together. So if I just put a little piece of tape just there, that should work. Where am I going? That wants to go like that. I just need to move that one under there. There we go. I wasn't thinking of my order. Right, so we can run that through. We can do that. Now remember I was saying these are cut and embossed dies. So I have got my rubber mat so that we can emboss them, so I can really show you how they work. So if you're going to emboss, you need to drop out one of your plates, and we're going to drop out our magnetic shim to do this. So what I'm going to do, now I can see on there, and if I bring that in, you can see everything's, oh, it's moved a little bit, but I'll show you one that I've got that's already cut. But you can see how perfect that is. So I can then take this off here. Let's move that off there, there we go. And then I can put that rubber mat onto here, and then put that down there. Now, don't put my magnetic shim back in. So can you see all of these places just here, the die is now, the cardstock is now going to be pushed up into that die. So we can run that through there. And run that through. Oop. There we go, let's run that through. So you just have to remember, when you add in something like your rubber mat, you've just got to remember to take something else out. Otherwise your plates are just too high. So, you know, it's really simple to do. So we can do that, and that will now pop off there. Oops, come on, off you come. Let me just release that. Find the release holes. Come on, which one's the release hole? I'm going to have to give it a tap, I think. Oh, I know, that one there. There we go, there we are. Just had to find the one I didn't want to do. Now, look at that. Isn't that? And can you see, look at all that embossed detail as well. Yeah. Can you see? Isn't that absolutely gorgeous?
And the wings have popped up as well, haven't they, there?
Yep, there you go. The wings will pop up absolutely
gorgeous.
Perfectly like that. Now, that's how you can do that like that. But what I want to show you is, let's get rid of that embossing mat. Get rid of the outside. I'm just going to give that a quick tap. And I'm going to take a circle, oval. That's an oval, not a circle, isn't it? An oval. I'm going to get my oval, and I'm just going to put just the centrepiece in, and then we can pop that one on. I do need my magnetic back now, and put those back in. Oops, there we are. And we can run that through. Just want to show you how easy it is to get different looks.
No, that's the key, isn't it, with this? The versatility that you've got and the different ways to be able to use it.
All you do then, now look at that. Just look at that on the back. By putting the cardstock on the back, isn't that absolutely gorgeous? It makes everything pop. And we're going to do exactly the same as we did before. I'm going to get that off. I just needed that off the magnetic shim. Sometimes you just got to break that seal and it pops off. I know that's going to hold nice and tight because it's got a bit of tape on, but there we go. Let's put that on there. I'm just going to take that tape off because I don't want to emboss the dent of that. So I've taken my magnetic shim out, and then put those back together and run that through.
So is that
and
embossing
that will emboss
now,
it.
Is that embossing now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's even embossed bits on the centrepiece.
Yeah.
It looks absolutely beautiful, especially when you emboss it. Just enhances everything. So if we look at that, there we go, pop that one out. Oh, yeah. Give it a little tap and it releases it from the die. How, doesn't that look gorgeous?
It really does,
So that can now be stuck onto another oval. And then, like we were saying earlier about lifting up those wings. So if we were to get a piece of card, 5 by 11, and scored at 3.5 and 5 inches, and then I've got some, there we go, I've got some pieces of card here, some gorgeous pattern paper. Now, I have to try and remember, this is from, forgot what it's called.
Vintage, let's have a look. Is it Country
Is it
Lane?
Countryside? Bell Countryside?
Bell Countryside, of course it is, with Paul the Horse.
Yeah. That one's go on there. There we go. I'm still learning my paper pads.
Oh, there's so many beautiful paper pads. I'm terrible at remembering what's what. I've got to be honest with you. I know there's lots of our viewers will tell you straight away what it is. But yeah, definitely Bell Countryside.
There we go. Right, so this is going to be an easel card. So I've just put a piece of card there. Now I'm going to show you the options that we've got. So this is the one that you just saw me make. So we've got both dies used together, and we can pop that, lift up the wings, just a couple of gems in the middle, and that can stick on the front.
Oh, yeah.
Just like that, okay? So that's option 1. Mm-hmm. Then we could go with option 2, where we haven't used the centre, so we just use the outside.
Yeah.
But we could put the centre on as raised, yeah?
Got you.
Or we could, if you wanted to, you could go completely different and get
Oh, wow.
one of your sentiments.
Yeah.
Like that. So which do you like? Which one should we do?
Oh, don't ask me. Whichever one let's
two.
take a vote. So 2 in the gallery, they're saying. Well, go with 2 then.
Okay, option 2. That's easily sorted.
I thought you were going to do the thing that Sara always does and give me an option, and then whatever one I pick, do the other one. She does that every time.
Oh, does she?
Always does that to me, yeah.
Option 2, which was that one. I nearly did the other one anyway, but there we go. Let me just make sure I've got that the right way up. I think, yep, that's the right way up. And then that's going to go onto there. Then I've got a stopper. And then I can pop that onto here. There we go, let's just, oops, I haven't put that on very straight. Let's try putting that on nice and straight. I was doing it upside down. Put that on just like that. There we go, that's going to go, yep, perfect. And then we said option 2, so we're going to take this one. Let's lift up those wings. Lift those up a little bit before I put the tape on. Then I can come around here.
Hello to Christine Mahoney, who's just joined us, saying she's on a lunch break.
Hi, Christine.
Hi to Linda, who says I've ordered the cake die last week from HSN. Can't wait to get it. And Gwen Terry, Gwen the Riddler Terry, has just joined us on the socials saying, hello Ben, riddle time. Are you all ready? Do you know Gwen's our resident riddler?
No, didn't know this.
So when Gwen is watching, she likes to set a riddle because we like to craft and riddle. She sent one the other day which nobody got. So yeah, Gwen, I think we're all ready. If everyone else is ready on the socials, send it in and we'll have a crack at that whilst Corrine's
she hasn't sent it there?
Hasn't sent it yet, no. Not sent it yet.
Okay.
You only good at riddles? No. From that page you just pulled. I'll take that as a no.
It depends what they are.
Yeah, well, we'll find out in a second.
So let's raise that up just like that. Then I've got a little sentiment and we can pop that onto there. And then I've got some little Sharon Callis flowers and we can pop these on here and we're going to use those to enhance that stopper. Let's put those on there and let's pop, can you see, just popping them on just there. I'm just going to hold that down. Just need those to dry. They'll tacky glue will just tick in a minute. Put those just there. And I've got some foliage and I'm going to pop that one on here.
I know obviously there were certain elements that you were pre-prepared here, but you've really demonstrated brilliantly, A, the versatility of this set, but B, how quickly you can put a really stunning card together.
A create a card that, you know, dies are like that, aren't they? They're just made to be able to craft really, you know, without having to think too hard about it. You know, you could go in with your paper piecing and all the rest of it, but you don't have to. If, you know, this is the only decoration we've added to this is a couple of gems, really. But absolutely perfect. But like I say, you know, that was just one way. We could have done it with the straight on there, or we could have used a separate sentiment instead. I just love the versatility of it, you know. Just wanted to show you how quickly you can make different shapes. I'm just holding that because it's going to knock my flowers off for a minute.
Johnny and Nicola in the gallery almost taking credit for that demo because they chose
I couldn't have done it without their help.
No, you couldn't, could you?
No.
Dear, oh dear, they're like that. Oh, well done to us for picking option 2. Nicola's just gone. Me and Johnny should get put on the board and given stars. All right, pipe down in there. Pipe down. It's a lovely set, beautifully demonstrated by Corrine. The guys in the gallery just giving a little bit of help, but not very much. And of course, you're getting all of the dies within this collection. Super easy to be working with. The effects that you can create quickly are stunning. And, you know, as we were just talking about then, yes, it's lovely sometimes, isn't it, to be able to spend time crafting and, you know, doing all of these different techniques and paper piecing and all these kind of things. But actually, sometimes you need a quick card, but you still want it to look the absolute bee's knees. This is the way to be able to do it with the creator cards. And this time around, that 3-in-1 effect, whether you go 1, whether you go 2, or whether you go 3, you are really, really going to be creating the most beautiful cards, from celebration cakes to balloon bouquets. I think that one might be my fave, along with the peacock you'll see in a second. You've got the elegant fairy, and again here this card just shows you with that fairy that this particular card just taken that fairy aperture and created a little shaker. As much as that outline is gorgeous, didn't use it in that particular instance. But then you've got things like your dragonflies, and again here I like this particular card because the two elements have been used on the same card but separately. So you've got the frame as your base, and then you've got the dragonflies there as the main focal point on your card. So again, really lots of different ways to be able to use them. Then you've got those gorgeous butterflies. This card shows you here using them both together, just popping a little bit of that mirror card underneath the butterfly's wings, adding a few of your colours over the top there to create something really, really magical. Tell you what, that fantasy film would look rather nice there as well. And then you've got also the floral peacock too. So all of that is there for you at the launch price, actually. £20.39 you're saving, $23.95, $65.24 is your platinum price on that, $76.60 if you're shopping with us in the US and you are a platinum member. Back to it though. For the brand new launch, on launch party, for the item you guys have been going absolutely bonkers for right throughout the day. What am I talking about? I'm talking about your sentiment stamp and tag punch collection. We officially launched this just over an hour ago. We are now at 60% of the stock has gone. What's all the shout about? What's all the chat about? Well, it's all about giving you versatility when it comes to making your tags, because whether you're going to be using your tags to create as embellishments for your cards, or probably more likely you'll be making these tags to go on gift boxes, to go on little bags for presents, to go on little boxes themselves, or presents, whatever it might be. It's going to allow you to create tags of 3 different sizes, but then this set also comes with 7 of the most amazing stamp sentiments as well, and it's all done with one little punch. It's so simple to do. You can create the tags in 3 different sizes, in 1.5, 2 and 2.5 inch widths. Again, however long you want them to be is entirely up to you. So if you think about creating tags, of course you can. If you think about creating bookmarks, you can do that as well. If you think about creating little holders to pop a bottle of wine on underneath too, you've got the ability to do that. Super simple to be crafting with. And as I've said, not only the tag punch, but 30 meters of your twine and all of these stamps that come with it as well, with the most quirky sentiments that I think you would wish to find. We've got 7 of these in total. Well, it's the thought that counts. You've got warning, the content of this package may be awesome. Best gift ever, I should know I bought it. I hate presents, said no one ever. This is your life. This is for you, but I wish it was mine. You'd think I'd know these by now. I've read them out about 15 times today, haven't I? All day long. This is exactly what you did not ask for. And lastly, a special gift you never knew you wanted. All very quirky, all very fun, all very affordable tonight as well. If you were watching today and thinking, I'm not going to spend any money, or maybe you're thinking, I've only got like a £20, £30 budget, grab this today, because I honestly believe that this will become a crafting tool that you'll come back to time and time again. You'll keep it there on your craft desk. You will be making tags like they're going out of style. Lots of lovely comments coming through. Jutta saying, what a beautiful card. Really pretty, says Carletta. Oh, and before we just get over to Corrine to see another demo with this is the riddle from Gwen.
All right, okay.
Ha! I know the answer to this one already. I do know the answer to this one. Cindy is a butcher. Her shoe size is 6. She's 5 foot. But what does she weigh? So that
I know.
Cindy is a butcher. Her shoe size is 6. She's 5 foot. What does she weigh? I'll leave that one with you. Don't. What? Yeah, that's what I've got. Okay, that's what I've got. Right, let's go over to. Are you right over there? You're looking for something?
Yes, they've been very efficient and they've tidied up my lattice fold dies away. But it's okay, I've got one that's already cut, so you just have to pretend. We can do sound effects. Like it's cut.
Oh, but you've got the. Oh, I see.
I've got one already cut, but they've actually packed away. They've been really organised and packed away the lattice dies. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Jake's obviously planning his exit in 45 minutes.
He started his car already. I can hear it going in the car park. He'll be 8 o'clock on the dot. See you later, man. He'll be gone. The tag. That wasn't my impression of Jake. That's my general default northern accent. Geordie. Tag punch.
Tag punch, yes, but we're going to use it with our lattice dies.
Oh.
Why do you look so worried about that? I wanted to show you that your punch dies. So like we used here, we used it with our dancing dragonflies. Yeah. You can also use it with any of your other collections, and they really complement them.
No, I'm not offended by it. I thought you were like throwing back to me to show the lattice, but I haven't got them.
No, I was looking under here, and I had them, and they were just there. And obviously, when we went out for the break, Jake put them away. Anyway, so let's just pretend I cut this out. So remember, we have the lattice dies, and it cuts these just down, all the way down here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to fold these over. So if you remember, the die cuts these. The difference with these dies is nothing actually cuts out. So the first time I cut these, I was waiting for all the bits to fall out, and nothing fell out. So I've got this bottom one here that I'm going to cut. And I'm just going to trim it down here. Remember, we can do it just like that. Quick pin pop down there, and that will go that way. And then we can just fold these over. I'm really sorry that the dies have been put away, been uber organised. So there we go. Let's put a little bit of glue on each of these.
He's not normally that organised, is he?
There we go. So we can then just put those up there. There we go. It'd be really cruel at this time to actually go and ask for them to be get brought back out, wouldn't it?
So I'm going to ask him for a laugh?
No, don't. Look, he's fetched me some nice bits and pieces I needed for Sunday, so he's going to stay on my good books.
Okay. Yeah.
There we go. There we are. Yeah, it's me and you on Sunday, isn't it? Second Chance Sunday.
Yeah, and craft along.
We've got Colour Me Happy.
Yeah.
A brand new launch. Oh, I'm really excited about these. I saw the samples in the HSN. There are outline flowers.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and they are beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, we're launching those on Colour Me Happy.
Does that normally happen?
We don't normally do weekend launches, do we?
Wow.
Oh, we've lucked out there, tell you what.
Excellent.
Lucked out there.
Right, so I have folded that over. Now look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? So all I just did, a little bit of tacky glue. If you want, you could use your tape pen. If you didn't want to have to wait for the tacky glue just to take, just takes a minute. But look at that. It looks so complicated. So that was just one pass of the die. I'm sorry I didn't have the die there. One pass of the die, and that will be on there. So all I've done on the back is I put some foam tape on. And just like we did before, I've put foam tape on all the places I need it to hold, but also some to stop it from slipping. And that's going to go on the back of here. And that will just go just like that. Doesn't that look perfect when you put it just like that? So then I'm going to take a card base, and this is just a piece of our A3 pearlescent white card, and I've just cut down there and scored and made myself, and then I have just scored at approximately 4 inches and then gave myself some little steps. So just to show you how I've done that, and that's going to go onto my card base.
I think everyone's got Gwen's riddle, by the way. Cindy's a butcher, her shoe size is 6, she's 5 foot. What does she weigh? After 3, we'll say our answer together. You ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Meat.
Definitely meat, surely. It's got to be.
It is. It's
Thanks,
got
Gwen,
to be.
for that. That was good.
There we go. And then, so these are papers from the card pack we were using this morning. what was it?
From the Dancing Dragonflies?
No, the everyday...
Oh, the everyday...
inspiration.
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay. I know. But just so that you know, people will still have them. They'll have other paper pads.
Oh, yeah,
I just thought
exactly.
it just looked really lovely. And we can pop... Doesn't this look effective when you look at this with the lattice fold? Something a little bit different, a little bit of a different shape. Now, I did say I was doing a tag. This is going to be a tag demo, and it is. We're gonna get so far, and then we're going to put a tag on it, so it'll look amazing. So we've got a couple of little mats and layers, just for my stepper. We can pop that on too. There we go. And do you know, another thing I never used to do, you know, saying about always used to work in centimetres rather than inches. I always used to use either pre-bought card bases or die-cut card bases. You know, I used to use a die to make all my card bases. And now I've started doing a lot more, you know, getting a piece of card and folding it, because I've got the scoreboards and I've got the tools. It's amazing, once you've got the tools, how you change what you do. Right, so this is going to be my stepper.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is I've got a 1.5 inch piece of card. We're going to take it our punch. So 1.5, it just slides down the middle. We don't have to adjust anything. We just put it as far as we can go, and then we press. And there we go. Now, remember, you could come on this side. You could cut this shorter if you want to. We're going to trim this down in a few minutes, but what we're going to do first is we're going to put our sentiment on. So I had my sentiment. If I just put it away. I'm not doing very well here.
Well, I think it's Jake being uber tidy tonight, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd even got it out. Where have I put it?
Maybe it's since he's become a dad that he's, you know, sort of tidying up a little bit more.
Do you think he's got really tidy?
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I was going to ask you a question, and it's totally gone out of my head.
What's it?
Oh, dear. No, it was a question that I had.
About the tags? About the punch? About the stamps?
Oh, dear. That's like when you walk into a room and you can't remember what you went into the room for.
Oh, you do that all the time.
I literally can't remember what I was going to ask you. It will come to me in a minute, but it's probably far too late.
Okay.
It'll come to me when I'm driving home. Yeah, I'll give you a ring later on when you're driving home.
I'll be driving home for a lot longer than you,
yeah,
so
will.
it's fine.
You will.
Right, I love this sentiment. I love the proportion of this because it really fills up the 1.5 inch tag.
Yeah.
So it's really nice and long, and it just, for me, it just works really, really well. So pick that up. Just to show you again, brand new stamp. So what we were saying earlier, the best way to prime it is get your lint roller and just roll over that, and that's going to take any residue from the manufacturing process off your stamp, and then we can come in, and I've just got my quick dry, I've got my plum jam, and I'm going to pop that onto there. And straight away, I can actually see that's covering different because there's no residue left on. I always worry about the quick dry ink pads because they're so juicy. I always see them on the stamping platform and think, oh no, it's going to go on the card, but it never does. Look at that. I'm just going to do a little bit more ink up by this. There we go. And then turn that over and pop that down. You always think there's so much ink on that platform, it's bound to mark your card.
Splodge down onto it, don't you?
Doesn't, does it? There. Oh, I still do. Oh, come on, Corrine, press it. It's me being frightened of it. There we go. Much better. Much better.
Beauty.
And then take this, and then I can trim it as however I want. So let's trim it to about there. Then I've got a piece of ribbon. Nice little bit of burgundy ribbon.
Think about how amazing this Christmas is going to be with your tag.
Oh, no.
Your tag punch.
And do you know what? I've seen some of the Christmas collections that we've got coming out. Cause we
Have you?
Yeah, they send us all the, what do you call them?
emails,
product development stuff, and I've seen some of those. And there've been there's some amazing ones that are going to look lovely on tags, really are. So let's just cut one on there.
That'll be our Christmas in July. Is it July, isn't it, our Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh, it won't be long, will it?
It won't, not at all.
The real one will be here before you know it.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry. How is it May already, though? 10th of May. It feels like the 1st of January was last week.
I know.
I must just say as well, very quickly, because we always look when we have first-time viewers, Susan Ware is watching on Facebook, who says, I'm first time watching Crafters TV, and I love it.
Good.
So nice to see how to use everything. You are all so detailed as to instructions. Well, that's brilliant, and glad you're enjoying it. Susan, out of interest, how did you find us? Were you recommended to us by a friend, or were you buying loads of stuff and then you were like, oh, they're on the TV as well, or what was it? We need to know, and let us know if you've actually bought anything yet. If you haven't, may I recommend, if you are going to buy something, that you hit the Club Inspire tab on the website, because you'll get that platinum price will be yours tonight. You'll get 20% off your first order. So yeah, definitely do that. But welcome, Susan, and welcome to all our new viewers. If you are watching for the first time tonight, do give us a little bit of a wave and let us know. But there you go, Nicola's given you all the details you need there, Susan. Sign up today and receive 20% off your first order.
There we go. It's worth doing, isn't it?
Oh yeah. And of course, the more you spend within Club Inspire, the more you save, and then you go up the ladder, because you start saving 5% as a bronze member. Then when you've got enough points, you then move up to silver, saves 10%, then 15%, and as a platinum member, which 99% of our customers probably are. You save 20% off every single order, plus the amount which you've already saved. So in this instance, 20% off, less another 20%. So it's rather good.
Am I making it up? And I don't want to make up rules, but if you are today, because you get 20% off your first order, and then you get so many bonus points.
250 points.
So does that make you straight away a bronze member? Yeah. See, everybody from day one is a bronze member, saving 5%.
You get to 500 points, you become a silver member.
There we go.
750, you become a gold member.
Perfect.
And then 1,500 points, you become platinum.
There we are. Let me just straighten those up. And it doesn't take long to get there at all, does it? It doesn't.
And you can roll over as well. So if you become, if you get like, we've got people who are like 20 times platinum customers, because they spend so much money that they guarantee that the next year they still stay at platinum. It's amazing. It's amazing.
There we go. How about that? While we're chatting, a couple of little gems, lattice folds, and our gorgeous tag.
Absolutely gorgeous, and I think it just goes to show why so many of you are buying this amazing tag punch today. Absolutely phenomenal. We love it so much, and I've said it before, I'll say it again. This is going to be something that you will have on your craft desk, and that you will keep using again and again and again, because you're making cards. You are making gifts and bags and boxes. You need the tags, and this is going to be able to create those for you with absolute ease. Thrown into the mix 30 metres of your twine too, and then all of those really cool stamps to be able to pop onto your tag. I mean, you can use whatever you want as far as your tags are concerned. You know, if you want to just use a stamp that you've got with happy anniversary on, or happy birthday, or whatever it might be, but these just come to you to make the whole process a little bit easier, and they're fun, these as well. If you're looking for quirky stamps, something a little bit different, a little bit quirky, a little bit funny, then these will absolutely fit the bill for you as well. I said it earlier on, and I'll say it again, I think some of these would be really good for Secret Santa gifts later on in the year, but it's entirely up to you. I think stock-wise, yeah, we're over 60% of the stock gone now, so do get your skates on just a little bit, but it's the must-have item. Honestly, loads of you have gone for it today, and lots of you saying how much you're looking forward to grabbing it. Previewing something which is coming your way very, very soon indeed, the next issue of the Crafters Inspiration magazine. This is coming up on the 17th of May, which is a week today by my calculations. I won't show you too much of this, but I'll give you a bit of a flick through, and I know lots of you will be very excited about it. This is issue 4 of the new Global magazine, so a lot of you will remember, of course, that we used to have sort of various issues and editions of Crafters Inspiration, which would go out in the UK, go out in the US, and eventually it was thought, you know what, why don't we kind of amalgamate the whole lot and just have one Global magazine which comes out, and that's what you are going to get. And this is phenomenal, because you know the price that will bring this to you when we do officially launch it, but it is so much more than a magazine. It's kind of like a wallet full of inspiration and crafty goodies as well. This one's going to contain loads of ideas for you. So you've got ideas for statement pieces, ideas for gifts. You've got masculine makes in here as well. I will again show you just a little bit of the actual magazine. It's Father's Day coming up, so we've included loads of masculine makes in there, treat box ideas, die cutting techniques, and oh yes, of course, you're going to get lots of freebies in here too. So if I just open this up and show you, There's your magazine here, which we will look at briefly in just a few moments' time. But you always get inside your wallet loads of freebies, loads of goodies. So I will quickly show you. The papers are phenomenal. These used to be inside the magazine, didn't they, in the earlier editions? But we now bring them to you separately. So you've got these to hand whenever you want to use them. A sheet of your toppers. Again, this is always included with the magazine, which is just phenomenal. All about the parties this time around. With Father's Day on the horizon, you might want to be using that for those sort of cards. And then we give you a whole beautiful selection of papers as well. So these are from some of the paper pads that we brought you previously, but in A4 form, like you'll recognise, like that balloon one. I'm sure that was from one of the Year of Crafts, as the stripy and the spotty editions there as well. But they're all the papers that you guys have loved, so we've brought them back for you so that you can use these from the magazine as well. So those are included. And when you tot up the amount of papers that you get, you're thinking to yourself, well, hang on a minute, this is an absolute bargain, because we also then give you goodies as well. In this particular magazine, you've got some nesting dies. So you've got your beautiful star nesting die set right there, again, with a whole host of different sentiments that comes with that too. Also included, you get a beautiful set of stamps. This one has got llamas, elephants and zebras, and you've got some really cool sentiments as well. No problema, you're a llama fun, and a trunk full of, they're really cool. And all of the stamps that you're going to get, exclusive, and the dies to the magazine. And you're also in this set going to get your stencil and template as well, which is going to allow you to create a beautiful card, details of which are inside your magazine. I'll show you the inside of the magazine as well very, very briefly, so you can get a bit of an idea as to what to expect. Always, when we open this one up, you get a lovely welcome from Sara, kind of detailing what's going to be in the magazine as you head through. But the great thing about this is there's loads of inspiration on product that we brought to you very recently. So if you've bought a lot of our products recently, you will find inspiration within there. Obviously too, you're seeing here the animal antics, you've got inspiration for all of the freebies that you get within the magazine. So it's all there for you. I love the fact as well that it's words and pictures, so it's nice and easy to follow. And we even let you know the skill level of the various projects. So this one here, for example, skill level 1, so available for everybody, skill level 2, but there's something for everyone within this magazine. And as we go through, you can see again the beautiful slimline layering dies which we launched recently. There's some beautiful projects there with Nicole Brederick. We've got our crafty world as well, where you can meet a lot of the team behind the scene. Yeah, so we've got brilliant Christina's included in this magazine. She runs our cafe and she makes the most beautiful cake, and she's talking about this here in this particular section. We've got Nikki Holt, we've got our Brent, who a few of you might have seen as well, included in the magazine, and the lovely Colleen is there as well. Meet her behind the scenes. And then as we go through it, I won't show you too much more, but the whole thing is you've got projects, you've got ideas, you've got the tips and tricks page, you've even got the readers page there as well, where you guys have sent in your cards. But if I go right to the back, what you will notice, Leanne's there too, of course, just flick past her. What you will notice as we go right to the back, even to the final page, there's no kind of adverts, there's no kind of filler at the end of the magazine. It's all inspiration, it's all fun, it's all totally relevant. 79 tips and techniques inside, and that is going to be coming your way next Tuesday. It always flies out of the door, and the cost of the magazine itself is more than taken care of with the dies and the stamps and the stencils and the papers that you get for free as well. Mark that one in your diary, 17th of May. We're very much looking forward to launching that for you. Right, we're going to come back in just a few moments' time. Lots more to show you. We've got a few votes to do as well. Demo of the show and the demo of the day. I predict that you're going to win today. And we'll do the vote on that again in just a few moments' time. And if you're after some more crafty ideas, by the way, we've got a quick buy for you.
Quick Buy, all your crafty must-haves in a flash. Take all the hard work out of patchwork with the Gemini Build-A-Block patchwork system. This innovative collection of multimedia dies allows you to create patchwork blocks with ease and total accuracy. This set includes 18 dies to cut a range of shapes and sizes for patchwork or quilting projects. They can cut multiple layers of fabric at once. They include an accurate 1/4-inch seam allowance, plus all of your pieces are cut exactly the same size every time. Follow your own creative inspiration or look through the 20 patterns laid out in the guide. Not enough? There's an additional 60 patterns online. And right now, we have amazing offers on the Gemini Build-A-Block patchwork system. Quick buy, get yours now.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome back to Crafters TV. Lots of you checking out your baskets during that short little break. Jill B's just got in touch to say on YouTube that she's a newbie as well. Lovely to have you with us. She says, I love that tip on the lint roller for the stamps, which was that on the earlier show?
Did it on both, yeah.
Yeah. I've wondered why the lines were not clean. Susan, who's watching for the first time, he said, where did you see us? She said, I saw you from the Crafters Companion website and bought lots already. I have the tab punch coming this week. And lots of HSN, which is great. Lovely to have you with us, Susan. Lynn Harvey says, I'm looking forward to receiving my copy of the Crafters Inspiration 4. I always love sitting with a cuppa, looking through the magazine. It's a perfect magazine to have on your coffee table, isn't it? Even when you're not crafting, it helps you to kind of get focused for that next crafty project. And Mary Reno says, I love the magazines. I'm looking forward to this one to come out. I love the llamas. It's a lot of fun. You're going to have a lot of fun crafting with that. It's a week today, isn't it? 17th, we're launching that. So we'll very much look forward to it. We are going to squeeze in one final demo on the Dancing Dragonflies. Safe to say this has been the hot item over the course of the last couple of days. Sold out without making it to air on HSN. We sold hundreds and hundreds of these yesterday and they are still selling in their droves. I think lots of people potentially seeing it for the first time and going, right, I'm nabbing it, I'm having it. And actually people who've already bought the collection or bits and bobs of the collection are coming back and sort of adding to their stash. This is the full collection that you're going to receive here. So it's a whole collection of stamps and dies and stencils. You've got an embossing folder in there too. You've also got all of your consumables within there. So a 12 by 12 paper pad, you've got your foiling pad, you've got your pearlescent cardstock in there, you've got your 6 by 6 paper pad, you've got vellum in there, you've got the fantasy film. There's so much. The joy about buying this collection with the details on the screen here is that we give you 2 lots of the 12 by 12 paper pad, 2 lots of the pearlescent card pad, and 2 lots of that foil pad as well. So you're getting more for your money. It works out kind of that you're getting the vellum within this collection for free. And of course, you're getting more of your consumables as well, which is always a win. That's the platinum price right there. Free shipping for our US friends. If you want to add more into your basket, I know lots of people must have been adding more of that fantasy filming because the stock levels of that have been shooting right down. But add in more of those consumables so that you've got plenty to be crafting with, because we're going to see another demo now, which I'm sure you're going to be wanting to copy as well. What are you going to be using? Is it the embossing folder?
What am I not going to be using? We're going to be using the pearlescent card, the backing paper, the paper pad. We're going to use the 3D embossing folder. We're going to use some of the dragonfly dies, the edger, the fantasy film.
Wow.
Yeah, I think, just to show you how it all works. Right, now this is a 3D embossing folder. So this is like our deepest embossing folder. So it's really easy to use. I've got a piece of card, just slightly smaller than my embossing folder. I'm going to pop that in there, and then I'm going to pop it through, and I have to just try and remember, I think, trying to remember, I think it's those plates. Let me just double check, let's see. So I think it's just my thing. My mind went blank for a minute. Yes, that's right. So I've just got my one cutting plate and my plastic shimmer. If that's not enough, we'll give that a look. Has that embossed? Oh, yes. Look at that.
You've done it. Oh,
there we go. Absolutely perfect. Can you see? Perfect. Beautiful. So we've got that. Let's do a bit of cutting to begin with. And then I'm going to cut my gorgeous dragonfly. So this is the 2-piece one, the dainty dragonfly. So I'm going to cut the dragonfly there, but I'm also going to get a piece of my fantasy film. I've got a piece that I've already started to cut into there. And I've got a piece of card here, a piece of the pink. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim off there.
I'm still oohing and ahhing at the way it changes colours, just as you're flicking it around.
I'm actually going to put that one over that way. I'm going to put the pink card to the top. And then I'm going to get a piece of tape. Let me grab a piece of tape. I just think it'll be easier to cut if we do it this way. So let's just double check. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. So I can put that onto there, put that on like that. I might actually just put a piece of tape just to hold those in place. And then a piece of tape to hold that one on there so it doesn't move. So then we can do our plates and run that through.
Bottom of your screen, if you want that fantasy film, it has now proved to be the most popular individual, and I'm not surprised. Gorgeous.
And one more piece with a die cutting machine. I just wanted to put it through, but now just look at this so we can see. So this has cut absolutely perfectly. Let me give that a little tap. Get the pokey tool on that. There we go. Beautiful dainty dragonfly. Isn't that lovely?
It's gorgeous.
Can you see? Oh, let me move it up there. Oh, perfect. And then I've used my outline die, and I've just done this because I thought I'd get a better cut because I wasn't going straight in to the fantasy film, and I can see it has cut beautifully. It's all right, the tape's not catching it. So if I just lift that tape off there. Now look at this. Look at how perfectly that has cut.
Oh, yeah.
There. Just by adding that shim, sometimes, even if you're not cutting another one, could I just suggest, if you're going to do something like that, put a piece of copier paper between the fantasy film and the die.
Okay.
You will just get a better, look at that, can you see the gold?
No, it's amazing.
Can you see how that's just picking it up?
Yeah.
And that's going to go on top of my pink.
Oh, it's amazing. I love the stuff.
Picks up all the other colours, doesn't it? So I'm just going to put that there safely there, and then I've got my dainty dragonfly there. Let's get rid of all the bits we don't need. So that's going on. So those two dies are the same size. So it's not like a matte layer where you see the detail. It's a matte layer that's the perfect size to match it. You know how sometimes those dies will be about a millimetre bigger.
Yeah.
Those are exactly the same size. That one's solid, that one's detailed. Just so that you see, it's slightly different to how you know, you would normally expect. Now this is my edger. I've cut it to 15 centimetres, so it's just a bit shy of the card. Put a piece of tape on the waist, and then we can cut through that as well. So once that's done, we can then start really having a colour of our dies and our die cuts. Put that one on there, there we go. There we go. And that now has cut, look at that, so we can then just poke all the bits out. Because it's pearlescent, it's cut through them, but you will just have to poke some of them out. Did I have all my, yep. So you can just poke them out, just like that. Can you see? They're all cut, but and then some of them, like these ones, will lift.
Ah, I see, yeah.
So not all of them cut out, some of them lift up. So can you see on there, look? There you go, look. They stand up proud. So some pop out like that, and then some lift up. So you just stand and work those out. Right, I'm just mindful. So I've got my gorgeous embossed element, and I've got 3 inks. And what we're going to do is I'm going to get my finger daubers, because that's going to be the easiest way. I'm going to start with, actually I'm going to see if let me just grab some blenders first. I might just need my daubers where they overlap. Let's see if I can find some of the right colour ones. Right, so that'll do my pink. Ooh, that'll do my purple. Let's start with those two. So let's go in with the purple first. I'm going to do quite light with the purple. And then come around here. Just blend it on really gently. Just blending it all together. And then I'm going to come in with my pink. Now remember, you can add more ink. You can't take it away.
Yes.
So it's easier just to come in. I'm not trying to just keep it on the top. I'm trying to blend it all the way through, but it'll go onto the background. That's what we're trying to do, but it's going to make the top even bolder, you know, stand out. So we can do that, and let's just come back in. There we go. There we are, look. It's easier to come back in after the event and add in a bit more colour. I'm going to come all the way down here, all the way down. Once we've got to there, just lift that out. I'm going to come in with the blue. Can I see? Oh, that one will do. Nice blue. And then we're going to come in around there, just following the shape.
Magic how it comes to life.
Did you see how it just like, sort of pops up?
Yeah, because from where I'm stood, my screen's not massive, so I can't quite see the emboss. But then when you add the colour, it's magic how the
I love
scene
it,
comes
doesn't it?
to be.
It's like it's a magic dauber, isn't it?
It is.
It just pulls the card into place. That's how I always think of it.
Yeah.
Look at that. How pretty is
That's
that?
amazing.
Now we can go even better than that. I didn't need the finger daubers in the end. I just used those. So we can go even better than that, because what we can then do, move that out of the way, is I've got a little bit of gilding wax, and I'm going to be very, very gentle. Ring finger. Ring finger is the best one to put if you're trying to be delicate.
Oh, yeah.
You can't put too much pressure on. And then I'm just going to pick that up there. If you're ever trying to do anything delicately, always do it with your ring finger. It's really hard to press hard with that finger.
Again, I made the mistake when using gilding wax. It was on a show with Craig. I don't know why I was doing it, but I stuck my index finger in. Big mistake.
Yeah.
Because you're too heavy-handed with it, or heavy-fingered. And it was just blobs all over the place.
Yeah. I'm not trying to do too... Oh, yes, there she says, too much there, but there we go. We can blend that out a bit. Yeah.
Good question that's coming from Susan, our new viewer. I love the fact you're asking questions as now, Susan. You were getting right in there. What do you use to attach the fantasy foil to the cardstock dragonfly? What's the best adhesive to use?
I'm just trying to work that one out.
Oh, all right.
We will work it out. Actually, the way I can get around this is, I'll show you in a minute, is I'm going to be able to show you. I'll show you. What I'm going to do is, let's get this in. So, right, let me just show you there. So now, can you see, we've got those colours, and we've also got that gilding wax on there. So that
Beautiful.
Looks lovely, absolutely gorgeous. And so we're going to take this, and then I'm going to take these, and hopefully we've got time. So I'm going to quickly do that. I'm going to do this very, very quickly. I'm going to grab some ink, and let's just come in round here and just blend this. Now, if you saw the earlier shows, you'll have seen me do this sort of technique with my pens.
Yeah.
But we can get a very similar sort of technique with our inks
I was
as
just
well.
thinking, to save you rushing, do you want to do the vote for the demo of the show now?
Okay.
Or do you want to just not have this one in the vote?
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to? Yeah.
Yeah. Should we quickly do that?
Okay. So
And then-
demo of the show.
Demo
Yep.
of the show, and then it saves
Okay.
you rushing then, doesn't it?
Okay. So demo of the show.
Yeah.
We go. We've got 1 was my box. I think the right
Yeah.
order. Yep. 2 was the lovely green tag. 3 was the creator card.
Oh, yeah.
And 4 was the tag with the lattice folds.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3 or 4.
Yeah.
You've got about 4 minutes to get your vote in on that, and then Corinne can take a little bit longer with the demo, and then
Okay,
we'll do the
thank
vote
you.
for the
Try
demo of
counting
the day. Yeah.
There we go. Right, so now I'm just blending the 2 colours together. There we go, there we go. And then we can also, let's just grab some pens. Let's go with a green, and then we can just, actually no, I'm going to go with a blue. Change my mind. A greeny turquoise would be nice. Let's do that. And come down the centre. Oh yeah. Down the centre of my dragonfly. There we go. Let's do a little bit of shading. And there we go.
I can't believe we've only got 10 minutes left.
I know,
Today
it's
is fun. Have you
whizzed
had have you had
past.
as much fun today as I have?
I
Say
have,
yes.
it's been great.
Good.
Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go, let's just try and lift a little bit of that. There we go. Perfect. There we are. Now, how pretty does that look? So this is going to really help me with my sticking. So let's just make sure I get all those bits out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my dotty tape pen, and I'm going to put my dotty tape pen all over the back of here, just like that. And then I'm going to attach that to my fantasy film.
It looks so good. I'm never going to tire of this film.
So actually, I could just... Right, what do you think, Ben? Like that,
Or have, yeah?
yeah, can you see?
Yeah?
Or like that. I almost think without the pink, don't you?
Yeah.
Without the pink, because you actually see
Yeah.
the fantasy
get more
film
coming
better, don't
through,
you?
Yeah.
So there we go, that's the answer, is I've used my dotty tape pen, and the glue is, so the dotty tape pen has only gone where there's white card. So it doesn't matter what you do, you're never going to see the glue on the fantasy film. The dotty tape pens are amazing.
Yeah,
and
they really are.
They solve problems for you without you having to think about them, don't they? Really do. So let's get rid of those out of the way. And we can bring everything together. Okay, let me see if I've got everything here.
Got a demo of the show result.
Wow, that was quick.
3. I'll come and grab it. I'll come over.
Which was 3?
It was the one with the butterflies. There was one that Johnny and Nicola
All right.
helped you to win.
Thank you.
Apparently. Right, go quickly, just whilst we're getting ready for the final bit of that demo, let's do the demo of the day.
Yep.
So here we go. So much stuff around here, I don't know what's going on. Number 1 is the card from earlier on Wake Up Call. That's gorgeous, I'd forgotten about that one. That's an absolute stunner. Number 2 is the card from the Craft Along, using the lattice folding dies. Or numero 3 is this one here, which you just voted for with the 3-in-1 creator card dies. So 1, 2 or 3, you've got 2 minutes to get your vote in on that. 2.5 minutes gone, I'll be generous, and then we'll announce the result in just a second. Back over to you.
Okay, right, I'm just cutting some mats and layers. So where am I at? I've got 3 5/8. So 5/8, so I want 5 out, so 5 and 3, 3 3/4. We're just going to cut this. I thought I had some mats and layers, but there weren't any here. And so where are we now? So that's at 5.5. So let's go to 5, and there we go. That one. So that's going to be a perfect. Well, that would have been perfect, except I cut that wrong, didn't I? Let's try again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just need a little bit more of a...
yeah, just a little bit under the 4. Where are we? I don't know what I did then. Let's go to that one.
It's been a long day.
It has. There we go. That's better.
There you are.
Sometimes I find it easier just to lay it on
Yeah.
and to do.
Do it by
because I
eye.
can see what we're doing. Let's do the same with the blue. Let's put that on there. And then, if I'm doing it at home, I end up measuring it about 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
There we go. And then wheezing this round on here. There we go. Right, perfect. So I have got a card base. It is 7-inch square card base, effectively. So 14 inches folded at half. So we can pop these on. We're going to do these all with tape pen for a bit of speed. So we've got the blue pearlescent out of the card pack.
Okay.
Doesn't this look gorgeous? Now, if you wanted to, if you feel like you're going through your card a bit too fast, you could quite easily just do 2 layers with this if you wanted to, but I think it is very effective with doing the 3 layers. Oops, there we go.
Who's in tomorrow, just out of interest? Is
Craig.
Joe back tomorrow?
It's Craig in tomorrow and Thursday,
Yeah.
and then I'm back Friday and Sunday.
And is Joe back tomorrow?
Pardon?
Joe's here tomorrow, Thursday, Friday,
Yeah.
but not Saturday. And you're in Saturday. So you're here crafting Friday?
Yeah, crafting
Presenting
Friday.
Saturday?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And you're with Jan Saturday,
I am.
Joe Friday.
Yes.
And then it's me and you on Sunday.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. So yes, it'll be me and Jan. I've not done any presenting with Jan before, so it's going to be really good fun.
Yeah.
I did a hobby maker show with her. But
Oh,
we
yeah.
were both crafting. So there we go. Right, so we're just doing exactly the same mats and layers on here. Just on here, just like that. Isn't that paper gorgeous?
Oh, it's phenomenal.
And then we need those ones that I just cut out. We're going to take those from here. There we go. We'll speed crafting here.
And I'm loving this.
And this lovely one with the gold on.
Reminds me of the time we did that challenge on Wake Up Call as it previously was, where I think it was Christmas time when we did the little crafty bags, and it was like, right, you don't know what you've got here, but you've got 10 minutes to make a project. Off you go. And talking to Jan, it was the only time that I've seen Jan get flustered.
Was it?
It was a horrendous thing to do to you guys. It was. Oh, we're going to do it again, apparently. Literally, you had no idea what you were crafting with, and it was 10 minutes to make a card on the spot. It was fun to watch.
So this is a game that we don't do anymore, is it?
I think it only ever happened about 3 times on Wake Up Call. I think it was around Christmas time. Yeah. It was Brent's idea. There we go.
I will blame him. Right, so I've just put my adhesive. Look, can you see that? That's going on there. So I've kept my adhesive to make sure it's only going to go on to there. So we can pop that on. So all I'm then going to do is I'm going to show you, I've got, where's my butterfly gone here? My dragonfly rather. It's not butterfly, is it? Oops.
Dragonfly.
Dragonfly. Let's put a little bit of tape pen there. Make sure we bend those wings, and then I've got little bits like a sentiment to go in the centre, just on here. That's going just there. We've got a quick little thank you that we can then just put with those gorgeous, what did you call the sentiments?
Swash.
Swash.
Yeah.
Don't know if I put enough glue on then that's going to go. I don't think I've put that on there properly. And then if I had more time, I would also put my little gem in the centre just there. So that's going to look like that. There we go.
Fantastic. What a way to finish the show. What a way to finish the day. Which of your cards won, though? That is the question. Was it 1, was it 2, or was it 3? I can tell you the winner by 1 vote was number 1, the Wake Up Call card. So well done to Corrine. That will go up onto the Crafty Walk of Fame and could be voted as the demo of the week on Sunday. Thank you so much. It's been a lovely day.
It's been absolutely fantastic. It's flown past.
It has.
I can't believe how quickly it's gone.
We'll see you back on Friday.
You certainly shall.
I'll see you Sunday. Make sure you get over onto the website. Lots coming up tomorrow with Joe and Craig. It's going to be another amazing day. Lots to look forward to. And as we said, if you've got stuff in your baskets again today, make sure that you get those baskets checked out. I'm going to be back with you on, I'm here on Friday. For those of you that got Sara's book, the book launch is just coming up. So if you're watching that, I will see you then. If not, I will see you on Sunday. Thoroughly looking forward to another day with Corrine. But I must say a massive thank you, as always, to the team who have been marvellous today. Thank you to Superstar Susie on the socials. Grace has been on the socials. Caitlin, Taylor, everyone helping out today. They've all been in. Thank you to John. Thank you to Jake. Thank you to Johnny and Nicola. And a massive thank you, as I say, to you guys as well. It has been a super, super day. Final few comments coming in. Sharon just saying, I love that card. The paper just so stunning. And Mary says, I'm loving that card and the colour palette that you are using. It's been a phenomenal day. We've thoroughly enjoyed it. As I say, if you've got stuff in your baskets, do get those baskets checked out and make sure you're back with us tomorrow. It's going to be another fun day when Joe and Craig are together. Always good fun. And they'll be here tomorrow from 11. Until then, bye for now.